Alright, so I'm getting ready to review the next dragon game. Okay, so now in a little time, sometimes when I'm bored in a hotel room, hotel rooms don't have a very good selection of channels. I'm just flipping through the channels, and all of a sudden I see Disney has this one game known as has this one show called American Dragon. I thought that was I just didn't know what the hell it was, so I watched it. So I don't even watch it. Most of the time I turned off the volume because I couldn't stand it. But that's just me. So let's start this thing up. So it's just loading up. This is from 2006, pretty recent. Choose your language. I don't know. You always have to have multiple languages nowadays. English. Listen to this music. I mean, sure it has like an electric guitar effect in there, but come on, it's kind of annoying. Okay, so it is from Disney. I knew that. Okay, come on. So right here, I'm gonna have to clear certain. Listen to that music. It's just kind of retarded, isn't it? Alright, so you choose a game. I'm gonna choose a new game at first. So you get this image of this guy right here. That's the main character. I think his name is Jake or something. I don't know. He's, as you can tell, this is this kind of animation stuff that kind of sucks major balls to me. Right. You know what? Let's just move on. I don't need to watch this whole thing. So So I started out, and they say, listen closely, Jake. To ride your skateboard, hold the L1 button. Climb around. Excellent work. Now equip your skateboard again by holding down the R button. This time pressing B while doing the jumping ride, whatever. So this is just a move that it's a move that's useful. It's basically your only charging attack. I mean, you can't move when you punch, so this is the only attack worth doing when you're charging at somebody, because your character moves like shit. So that is a good feature. Let me just notice something here. Listen, just check this out. Like, all of a sudden his helmet comes on. I mean, that's just another one of those dumb things where they say. That's just another one of those dumb things where they say, children have to wear helmets or something. Losers don't have the damage helmets or whatever. I don't know. I can fast forward through this. This is boring. Alright. So now you're ready to dragon up. I remember him being able to turn into a dragon any time in the show, but they can't do that in video games apparently. Jeez. Take dragon with you. I don't even think he ever fought as just himself. I think he always fought as a dragon. He could have done that, but of course they didn't. See. Oh, God. Okay, so now I got a dragon up, pressing the button. Great, it's talking. So, it's one of those GBA games that have, words in them, because, these games are pretty common. Now, you can't get out. You have to wait for you to run out of time. Boring. Sometimes you will see a buddy power emblem. Use the foo dog. Yeah, whatever. Alright, you hear that trumpet noise. Now you can call your buddy in your time needed, whatever, by the R button together. Help your hands. So the way I use it is I basically do this. And all of a sudden he shows up and throws a bunch of orbs at me, and I gotta collect them all. What the hell? You totally screwed me into the ground. What the hell? Select is enough now to drag and learn strategy creepy, whatever, blah 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 blah. I don't care. And I wasn't even able to collect all of them. Thanks a lot, you dick. Alright, so I start this first level. I have to kill these enemies. I'm going to do this. Oh, do you see that guy throwing bombs at the top? You can't hit him. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to wait for this guy to run out of ammo, and that's how you get him. You have to wait for him to run out of ammo, and you'll come over there and just stand around like a dick. And you just kick his ass. I mean, it's kind of simple. Notice how he walks like shit. You know, you just need to use that skateboard. That's the only way. Get over here, you little fucking. Each ally does this different thing. Like, one of them gives you health, one of them gives you focus, apparently. I don't remember what it's called, or spirit, I don't know. The other one just kills every enemy on the screen. Or kills most of them. I mean, they're terrible aims. They'll never do anything, dude. Almost useless. I mean, I don't know what the storyline of the show is, but I don't think it has to do with just thingies coming out at us, out of him at every moment. And I never heard of that from the show, but I don't know. I don't think the show is this action-packed either way, but for the one that I watched, at least, I don't know. I only watched one episode. I couldn't dare watch another one. I didn't even have the sound on. The reason why I watched it was because I found it on one of the sites I was on. Some person made what is it called? The Rule 35 or something of that character. That was pretty retarded, but when I saw that just made me laugh, and I had to figure out what the hell that guy was talking about. Some of you may know, some of you may not. And you get to update your character. I'm gonna update my life. So he's saying those trolls just keep coming. Also, they're trolls. I don't know. And no evidence of what they're up to. No evidence of where the hell they come from. I mean, yeah. Well, I guess if there's children that turn into dragons, I guess anything is possible. Then this green, blonde, blue-eyed ninja shows up and says something. I think you're overseeing a detailed dragon. Okay, shut up. You know what? That's enough of that. So now you have to climb up this big tower. Oh, I was off to a terrible start. So this is really frustrating because you basically have to just keep on jumping. Now this guy has a really weird jumping mechanic. Like I said, this game ain't that much of a platformer. So the controls are kind of awkward. The controls are basically, you know, your character can jump really far, but they can't jump very high. So, you know, it's really kind of frustrating on this section right here. Finally, stage clear. That's basically it, you know. After this level, there's not too much new. I mean, you know, I guess I could show you a boss fight or something, but it's not going to be that interesting. That's basically the entire game. But the game itself is not actually that bad. You know, it's based off of a TV show that I don't really like, so I imagine that, you know, that would make it something that I wouldn't want to play. I imagine other people would actually enjoy it, mainly just because of the fact that, you know, it's not that bad of a game. You can still play it. I played through most of the game, but it can get really hard later on, so just warning you. But that's an issue that's later. But I've you know, have enough footage to give you a general idea of how the game runs. This spins up later on in the game, but you get the point. This is VeoRaptor. I give it a score of 7.1 or something. No, I give it a better score. I give it a score of 7.6. Worth playing if you actually like the series, but the appeal is not going to be that big. And it does have a little bit of problems every now and then with things just being a little bit overly just problems with the fact of strategy and such, but you get the idea. This is VeoRaptor, and goodbye.